shit. Hey guys, it's J-Star360 here with another Agents of Sheild vlog. First off, I have to say, this has been a weird schedule. I mean, Agents of Sheild came back after a mid-season hiatus. They did an episode, then, I forget, they did like 1 or 2 episodes. And then they took a 2-week hiatus before coming back full on. So it's weird that they did it that way. I don't know how or why it worked out, but that's how it worked out. Second, there'll be no Powerpuff Girls vlog today. Sorry, I doubt there's going to be an Adventure Time vlog today, but I'm vlogging about Agents of Sheild. I don't want to do 2 vlogs in one day. Plus, yeah, I'm planning on later on today, I'm going to do my thoughts going into the Lego movie. And honestly, I really don't want to upload like 3 videos onto my channel in one day. 1, because I have a life, and 2, because, in all honesty, I think it's a lot easier on my subscribers if I just upload, like, 1 thing a day. So, with that out of the way, let's get to this week's episode of Agents of Sheild, T.R.A.C.K.S. This is the one where our team of agents are still looking for the clairvoyant, and there's this guy called Quinn who's working for him, and there's some package that's being delivered to him, and the idea is they're going to go on to replace the security team following the package, and they are going to track the package, which will take them to Quinn or Flynn. I forget which one it is. It reminds me of Quinn and Flynn, the voice of Axel from Kingdom Hearts the Kingdom Hearts games. But anyway, so it's going to lead them to... Sorry, I thought I just heard something. To whoever. Then that's going to lead them to the clairvoyant. And as you can imagine, stuff goes wrong. So this episode was actually pretty good. I mean, it seems like the show is finally starting to get where it's going. Sort of. It took 1 step forward and 1 step backward, in my opinion. On one end, I'm happy. We're in a new location, on a train. That's so exciting for possibilities. We are in all these places. I mean, we're still on the plane, but we're getting to all these locations, which is cool. I mean, as opposed to like Legend of Korra, which I'm currently watching, where we stay in the same location for the most part. Although, the show's picking up from where I'm at the end of season 1. Like, I just saw the flashback of Aang, but I digress. So, also I like how it looks like there's going to be a bit more of a story now. Like, they promised that these next few episodes are going to be 1 arc. I'm happy for that. I'm happy it's not just filler episode that could come back. They're all part of a story. They're not just standalone episodes. I liked the roles all the agents had to play while they're undercover. I especially love Fitz. The actress playing Fitz really proved herself in this episode. I mean, with what she did when pretending to be who she was, and then you had, at the end, her reaction to the big thing that happens at the end of this episode, which I'll go into more detail about later. Yeah, she's really proving herself. I mean, I wish her character was given a bit more of depth, but she seems like a pretty good actress. Also, if I was interested in putting Skye and Simmons together, I wonder if they're setting up for a Skye and Simmons romance, although I hope not. The romance in this show, I really don't want it. I've had a bad experience of romance in TV shows while watching Legend of Korra, and I don't want it here. So, oh yeah, Simmons doing an American accent was pretty funny. And also, this episode, we had probably one of the highlights of the show, Stan Lee cameo. It finally happened. I mean, I've kind of forgot about it, which is weird, because a couple times I've read Stan Lee's going to be appearing, and I was looking forward to it. And I completely forgot about it, but I loved it. I think this is one of the best cameos he's ever done, because usually Stan Lee cameos are really quick. You'll either just see him in the background for like a second, or he'll say like a line or 2. Here, he's on screen for half a minute, and he's interacting with the main characters. And those are my favorite Stan Lee cameos, when he's either interacting with one of the characters we know, or he is on screen for a while, and it's not just a throwaway. Yeah. So, yeah, good job, Agents of Sheild, for not screwing up the Stan Lee cameo. Sorry, this is on a wobbly table, so if the camera's shaking like that, that's why. Let's see. I thought it was funny when Ward takes the grenade back to the plane and he's trying to figure out how it works, but he can't figure out how to turn on the hollow thing, the hollow thingy, I'm gonna call it. And Coulson can't figure it out. They can't even find the on switch, and then he tries to zoom it like on the iPad, which was funny. Although I feel like that gag went on a little longer than it needed to, but I think a lot of that is the show is a lengthy running time, and they just made it longer just so they could get the running time in. Which is annoying, because the train disappeared and their teammates could be in danger, and we're spending all this time on this gag. So that kind of bothered me. I like the storytelling technique they did where the team splits up and we keep getting different sides of the same story and we gradually see the big picture. I thought that was a really cool way to tell the story. And sort of give the show a bit more A-B storylines, which we've seen a bit of, but not like this. And I also like how the Sky being a 084 came back. Like, they didn't just throw that away, they remembered it. And so I hope they do more of that. And also, IGN pointed this out, I forgot. Coulson mentioned one of the characters from the villain from the Incredible Hulk movie. They liked that it was mentioned, and I do too. Because I really don't consider that movie canon. I don't know. It just seems a little far removed from everything else. So I like that they're tying that in. Let's see. So we get the reveal of Deathlock, our new villain, which is kind of cool. Bringing in a character from the comics that we haven't seen before is cool. I like how they're making him a sympathetic villain. And I also like how the show's working around violence. I mean, so rather than have people die horrific deaths, they'll just use the night gun, which is kind of cool. Although, I just blanked out. Although we do have characters getting shots, I really don't understand why you'd be worried about censoring violence, unless it's because Sheild doesn't believe in killing people. Which, yeah, that's probably why. Now, the Deathlock reveal, it would have been shocking had Marvel not made a big announcement. Deathlock's coming. And we also see the actor playing Deathlock, his name is in the credits as a guest star, so his appearance didn't surprise me at all. I kind of wish they kept that under wraps. It would have been a nice surprise, but oh well. Because we did have a big surprise, if not an unpleasant surprise, Sky getting shot. Which, I don't know, I really didn't care that. I was more shocked than cared, because, again, I really don't care for these characters that much. And yeah, but it was more disturbing than good television because this is Marvel. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be entertaining, and no clue why I keep losing breath. But it's supposed to be fun and entertaining, and here we have people getting shot and stabbed and blood and gore. The Marvel movies were never this graphic, even in spoilers if you haven't seen Iron Man 3 and Thor: Dark World. Iron Man 3, as graphic and disturbing as those movies were, this was just, oh my gosh, it's never hit this tone of unpleasantness. I mean, I get I like how they're trying to change things up, but it's just unpleasant. Do we really need to see this in a TV show set in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? So, yeah, I like how shit is happening. I like how the show's finally picking up. I mean, the tone is a little dark, but, it does seem to be picking up. I'm not going crazy over the show yet, but who knows? There's still at least 7 or 8 episodes left in the season. I forget, it's 21 or 22 episodes. So the show could pick up. And that's all I have to say at this point. This is JStars360 signing out. I'll see you guys later today when I do my thoughts going into the Lego movie. See you then.